from our perspective is the kids are, I mean, our, we grew up probably different, myself and Ryan. He was playing mostly in the winter and I was playing in some sunshine. But the way we approached it was just by, my dad was always just have fun. And it's a religion in South Africa, like you know, you play from the age of 5, you want to play contacts. But only at 7 you play contact with between your mates, you just tackle the living crap out of each other, right? And then as you go through the age groups, it's become quite a big thing. I was quite shocked. My boys, as I said previously, 12, 10, and 8, the seriousness of what school sports, not just sports, but rugby in particular, has moved towards in South Africa. How players are, how can I say, sourced, is probably the wrong, or contacted and sort of asked to move to different places. For me, it's just focusing for the kids on playing all kinds of sports, not just rugby. They play football in Stellenbosch, where it's seen as a rivalry. I see it as an unbelievable sport they loved. And they play all kinds of sports. So from my perspective, as boys just have fun, the probability, and I tried to explain it to a parent the other night, where within South Africa, around every father or mother or thinks their kid is going to be a Springbok. So I'd use the sort of the equation to analyze this. And Porus has got the most Springboks ever in South Africa, or not. It's like 65. If now I take it back from 1920s, how many kids has played rugby in Porus through all those years, for let's say 100 years, and there's only 56 or 64. I don't know what the number even is. But the probability is your kid is not going to play for Springbok. Yes, he might get paid or might not get paid, but the probability is just give the kid great memories, have fun. And, you know, that's the biggest thing. That most 99.9% of all rugby players should just play it for fun and make memories with mates. And then if it gets more than that, fantastic. If not, all good.
Yeah, for me, you're right. It was playing in the winter. It was miserable, rainy, and we certainly wouldn't have been playing with no boots, which I hear you boys do over there. Till what age of 14? You play in bare feet?
Yep.
Which is amazing. I love that. I think
Yeah.
that's awesome. But for me, yeah, mine started out at Farnham Rugby Club, and it was 5, 6 years old. But I think the main reason I ended up starting rugby because my old man loved drinking Guinness, so he knew the easiest place to go and do that was down the rugby club. So he would be set at the bar whilst I was out. And actually, my mum was the biggest driver of my rugby. She she absolutely loved it. I've got 4 sisters, so I was the only hope at the time that was getting into the rugby. And do you know what? It's in terms of this kids round, it instills so much in you as a child. And I push my boys to do any sport they love doing. The only thing is time, trying to have enough time. I've got 2 boys and they play football, tennis, and Glasgow's a huge football city. It's football oriented. It was when I first came to Glasgow 15 years ago, and it's amazing to see where the club's gone and grown. It's got a recognition now, rugby in Glasgow, but football's still the dominant sport here. And so I think the boys, they see the state of me when I was playing on a Monday morning. Dad, come and do this, and I was like, oh, too sore. So I think they thought, why would I do that to my body? But the thing is, as soon as I gave up about 6 months ago, he's had a real interest in getting into playing. He said, "Oh, I think I want to start playing rugby," which I can't quite understand. I said, "Well, I've played for the last 15 years, and you never wanted to touch it, and now you're suddenly interested." So that's where my kids are going. They love it. They love going to the games. They absolutely loved going to Murrayfield when I played for Scotland. There were real special memories. But everything around a match day at Glasgow Warriors and throughout the URC and the leagues, they're really building. So that's why these weekends with the kids round are so special, to get as many kids involved as possible.